And now to our exclusive Lifting the Embargo coverage from Cuba. U.S. and Cuban relations continue to take major turns. Yesterday, the White House announcing that President Barack Obama will visit Cuba. And a day before that, a U.S. congressional delegation returned from Cuba following a meeting there about travel and trade opportunities. News Channel 8's Jeff Patterson was the only local reporter in Havana for those meetings, led by U.S. Congresswoman Kathy Castor, who tonight shares one of her favorite moments from the trip.
This is the image many Americans first notice when they arrive in Cuba, a country that appears frozen in time, with vintage American cars rolling down the streets. We explored a little deeper into the lives of everyday Cubans, finding a man who earns money by hand-rolling cigars at a small table in a corner of his cramped home. We were also there for one of Congresswoman Kathy Castor's favorite moments of her visit to Cuba. It happened in the home of Barbara Fernandez, a young Cuban woman who supports her family making baby clothes and shirts for men.
Barbara is remarkable. She reminds me of Sarah Blakely, who founded Spanx, who's from Clearwater. She has really worked to develop this small business.
Castor and the congressional delegation she led crowded into Barbara's small home to find out that not long ago, she earned a modest income working for the Cuban government.
Where she inserted medicine bottles into cardboard boxes for sale.
Now she's supporting herself and her family with her sewing.
And it's given her family money in their pocket to be able to buy a home. This is pretty unique in modern Cuba. Things are changing.
Congresswoman Castor told me she is now more committed than ever to lifting the embargo to help Barbara and her small but growing business. Jeff Patterson, News Channel 8.
The President and the Rolling Stones and the Tampa Bay Rays will all be in Cuba next month. It's going to be a big event, and you can count on News Channel 8 to bring you the complete coverage of the changes taking place in Cuba, and that includes President Barack Obama's historic visit. I plan to be in Havana next month before, during, and after the president's trip. Should be a good one.